What does an ancient airplane discovered in Saqqara Tomb have in common with the Concorde? Did the Egyptians of old know about flight? I will give an account of a little wooden airplane written back in 1972, taken from the book Ancient Man, a Handbook of Puzzling Artifacts by William R. Corliss. What is fascinating about the copy of the book I have in my possession is inside the book. On the first page is a stamp displaying the property of the U.S. Army. When we hear of ancient artifacts that are puzzling to evolutionary thinking, some consider these conspiracies far from our governmental branch's arms. Yet, you will find a whole chapter on high-technology artifacts in this book that some call OOPArts, out-of-place artifacts. This small-scale model found in an ancient Egyptian tomb at Saqqara dates back to 2000 BC, according to Ancient Man, a Handbook of Puzzling Artifacts. The ancient Egyptian technologists always made scale models of things they were going to build, all the way from temples to ships. This item was originally discovered in 1898, and airplanes being unknown in those days was thrown into a box marked wooden bird models and then stored in the basement of the famous museum in Cairo. Here it was rediscovered by one doctor, Khalil Masiha, who has made a life study of these models made by the ancients. So important was the discovery considered that the Egyptian Ministry of Culture set up a special committee of leading scientists to study it. The results of their findings was that a special exhibit was set up in the central hall of the museum with this little model as its centerpiece. So, is the Egyptian wooden plane an actual plane or something else? The article says this wooden replica is precisely proportionate to that of a pusher glider. This glider would stay in the air, relying on a tiny engine at speeds as low as 45 to 65 miles per hour, yet carrying enormous payloads. The Saqqara wooden plane was designed over 2,000 years ago. Can we see the same wing form and proportions in a modern aircraft? One needs no further look at the Concorde. The article states, "Now comes this startling outline of the controversial European superplane Concorde, the design of every part of which was planned to give this juggernaut the maximum lift without detracting from its speed." And so, what do we see? Precisely the same wing form and proportions. It seems rather incredible to us that anybody, for any reason, should have devised just such a model 2,000 years ago. Is this another leftover from some greatly advanced prior technological civilization, the more useful techniques of which were carefully preserved by the priesthoods? It looks like it.